Here we go again. Easy back for the third time. I gotta get some things off my chest. I'm sorry. I can't go to sleep with this all up in the air. Can't do it. Just can't do it. Hi, everybody. For fuck's sake. You know, flip a desk, flip a desk, flip a desk. Okay, first of all, there's something I gotta say. All right, this kind of been like hurting me a little bit on the inside. It's been bothering me a little bit on the inside, but I'm very torn right now. But I think I've definitely made a decision. Not think I have. So listen, guys. Okay, my channel was founded off my disdain for Katie Joy. I still hold a lot of disdain for Katie Joy. Not much has changed, right? But one thing I cannot have, and I just won't deal with, is her coming up in here and mingling with people. It's just not gonna work, okay? It's just not gonna work, okay? You know, I understand that the Paulsons are just happy to have like somebody blaming Nat, because I genuinely believe in my heart this is the right thing to do, right? But I also don't want people in my chat to be uncomfortable, right? Like, I get it. Like, you guys are happy, but like, come on, Katie, you can't show up like the. And you gave me a super chat, like, I know, but like, you cannot be coming up in here. Like, you know, now there's like another war going on. Like, for fuck's sake. I literally said, and don't anybody talk about it. This is exactly what I said before. Before I even said it, I said, don't talk about it in my chat. Meaning, don't talk about it in my chat. And a lot of you know what I'm talking about. Like, but Katie still talked about it. Said, I can't have that, dude. I like LB. Like, LB has never done me wrong. LB has been nice to me. I don't have any problems with LB, okay? And whatever Uni has going on with LB, I don't want nothing to do with that. I like LB, okay? I'm here to, fight, get this Nat thing out of the way that's been eating at me for 10 months or so, or longer at this point, right? I can't be having Katie come in here causing problems. Like, I can't do that, man. It's not right. Like, it's not like, I hated Katie and I never had a Katie hate channel. It's like, I had Katie. A lot of people that are gonna come here don't like you. Like, and I have to respect the people who have been with me since day one at the same time, right? Like, a lot of you, majority of you, are here because of that, and you still stuck around even after I stopped talking about her. So it's kind of like I was thinking about it, right? I went and had a smoke and I was thinking about it. I'm like, it's kind of like a smack in the face. Like, a lot of people don't like the lady. They come here because I didn't like the lady, and I don't talk about her really anymore. You know, I mean, yeah, with this whole thing I am, but like, I've tried to stay away, you know? And then she's showing up. Like, I don't know, man. It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't sit right with me. Do you know what I mean, guys? And I hope that that makes sense. Like, it's a very awkward situation because the whole Nat thing is disgusting, and I'm glad that everybody involved is getting some form of justice or whatever this is right now. I'm not saying that I don't respect that, and I understand where Katie's coming from. Like, she's probably just happy to have somebody seeing something, right? Because nobody ever really wants to, but that's a whole other story. We already talked about that. So it just doesn't sit right with me, right? Having having my channel founded on Katie, having most of you don't like Katie, then having her come up in here. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't sit right with me. I'm sorry, Katie, but like it doesn't sit right with me. And now we have a whole LB thing going on, and I said don't talk about it. You talked about it. Like, I mean, I'm just trying to do the right thing, okay, guys? Like, I'm sorry. If that made any of you mad, I'm sorry. But before anybody got in my head or whatever, I had to think about it for myself and be like, does this even feel right? Right? Don't even say it in the chat, please. Erase it. Erase it. Erase it. Anything about any family member, erase it. Please. And I'm not even trying to be a douchebag, but come on, man. This is why this whole thing was started. And here people are, you gonna write it? Like, oh my god, I'm just done with the internet. I'm gonna go to bed now. Like, I sent LB a voice. LB, if you're listening, I send you a voice message on Instagram. Please listen to it. I'm sorry that happened. I don't want anybody talking about that stuff. Like, I get it, dude. I get it. All right. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that. All right, because I wouldn't be able to sleep if I didn't. Okay. Yeah. We're not all going to agree on everything all the time, but I do know, like, the people who have treated me good, I have to respect the people who have treated me good. LB's treated me good. My subscribers have treated me good. Right? And that's it. That's how it's going to be. Okay? So, yeah, that's really all I wanted to say. All right? Thank you for coming up for a third time. I put my last stream on members because whatever. It was stupid. But, all right, guys. I just want you to know, like, I'm not ignorant to it. Like, I'm not sitting over here like I never... like this is cool. Like, this doesn't feel cool. It doesn't feel good at all. I didn't want you guys to think I was like, yeah, come hang. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying not to be like an asshole because at the same time, I understand why the lady's happy. You know what I'm saying? Am I making sense? It's a very awkward position, and that's why I couldn't look at the chat. I just couldn't do it. I was like, I can't. My eye was twitching and shit. I couldn't do it. All right? But that's it. That's all I wanted to say, okay? Oh, you wanted to say something? Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'll drop the link. No problem. By the way, who timed LB out? Who timed LB out? You don't have to tell me in here. I don't want to embarrass anybody. I'm not like the teacher trying to, ask you who did it. Like, I don't want to embarrass anybody. Don't tell me here. But like, all LB said was like, Katie, watch your mouth. Like, that's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, whatever. I don't feel right about that either. And I don't even know who it was because I can't see the chat yet, right? And I'm not like a jerk. I'm not gonna like get mad at the person, but like I wouldn't have done it. You know what I mean? Hey, Julie.
Hi. Okay, so LB like reached out to me because she was timed out. So I'll tell you what happened in chat, right? So she's not angry at you. Just like she wasn't angry because I told her about how I brought up it briefly to let her know. Remember you were asking about Joe?
Yeah, I know. This is my fault.
No, that's no.
No,
Listen,
I know you're not trying to blame me. I'm just like, yeah, I remember.
No. But listen, LB said that she's not angry and she loves us to death because she knows we would never bring that up maliciously. So you need to calm down. She knows you didn't mean to bring that up. She knows your intentions. She's not angry with you, and she won't mind me sharing this with you because she DM'd me to let me know, like, basically that, and she didn't want to cause problems, and I said, no, you didn't cause a problem. Like, what Katie said was, it was, she didn't go into detail, but what she said was the screenshots were faked, or the screenshots were faked, and they were like, drop it. And then she was like, I'm just saying the screenshots are fake.
Wait a minute, hold on. Let's stop right there. Did she say which don't say it in the chat, all right? I'm not asking no chat type.
Yeah, don't say anything.
Did she mention a family member by any chance?
I don't think so. Not that
I was told she did, and that's kind of like whatever. It doesn't even matter at this point. I don't know.
I might be wrong. but I'm not sure she did.
See, I was told that she said which, kin, we'll use the word kin, it was, and that, it was right after I was like, don't talk about it, whatever. This is like stupid, and like this takes away from my whole message from tonight, and that I'm just sorry, like it's just not gonna work. Okay, so she did say that. See, that's not
Oh,
okay.
did she? I'm
Yeah, that's not
sorry.
okay. Like I'm up here like don't talk about it. Like she knows better to talk about it, but Katie, if you, this is why you're Katie.
But easy, like, listen, you know how like we joked one time that I talked you off a cliff, like because you're like me, you're like what's the word? Impulsive, and like I know you're panicking and you're worked up, and I just want to say like you done nothing wrong. Like we tried to handle it in the chat, and I apologise to the bass, which is Sean, and LB. I don't know who timed LB out. She reached out to me. She's not angry at you. She
No,
was
I know.
angry that Katie brought it up. People didn't know. I think people didn't know that Kate. People thought Katie just came in at that point, and she didn't know that you just said don't bring it up. And so people are like, well, she didn't. Katie didn't know.
She
Um,
knows. No,
but
she knows.
exactly, LB spoke to her and asked her not to bring it up. Um,
She's been told that for a long time. Like she
yeah.
shouldn't even have had to hear me say it. And that's why Katie's Katie, man. Like you couldn't just Katie, come on. You couldn't just come in here and be normal. Like you just had to do it, didn't you? You just had to do it. And this is why you're Katie Joy. Like
Well, eventually, it wasn't like it kept on. It was
no, I
dropped.
know, but she's been asked
Yeah.
several times to just not bring it up. And I know
No,
Uni Rock
no.
has a completely different reason, and that's whatever. So Sis Kate says, can I recap the second stream? Oh, the one I put on members. It was just me like calling out gaslighters who were just trying to tell me that reality wasn't real, basically. And that's really it. I invited Wolf to come talk, and of course he didn't, and it was kind of stupid. And yeah, that's really all it was. Nothing special. But really, what I'm upset about is because it just doesn't sit right with me. It doesn't feel right, and then that happened. It's just a perfect reminder of why that was just not okay.
But easy, like,
It sucks because
this is.
I know she was trying to be a decent person, and I'm here trying to be a decent person, and I get that, but it's just not gonna work.
I'll be but easy, like this is the thing. See, and I'm just gonna be like honest here. So if anyone has a problem, like boohoo. But easy, you didn't invite her or actively invite her in your chat. If people are uncomfortable that she came into your chat, then I'm sorry, but how could you help that? It wasn't like she came into your chat and was like, "Hi
No,
everyone."
you're right, Julie. I get it, and but at the same time, it's like you the human side of you, like the Katie putting Katie Joy aside, and the things we don't like and stuff like that. Like you can't help but like understand why she's here. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly, that was my point.
but
It's
at the
like,
same time, I have this
yeah,
room full of people who I know because we all agree she sucks. You know what I'm saying? It's a really awkward position, right?
but then she must know that as well coming in.
Yeah, of course she
And
does.
I think, and she was laughing at you saying, "I can't believe I said that," or something. Like she was laughing at you saying, like, I forget you made a joke
Yeah,
about
I said my
saying,
eye was twitching.
yeah, she was laughing about that. So yeah, um,
Yeah, I
she
had to
says
look.
it's like you didn't invite her in. And also, it's kind of like the Todd Paulson thing. Like I know Todd Paulson watches I forget who it is. I think it's Dina. I've seen him in her comments. And she covers a range of topics, and she was worried she would be targeted, but he just enjoys her content. And at the end of the day, you're not going to block the guy for just being decent and enjoying the content. It's like when
I
Todd comes
know.
into your chat,
I know,
and
and that's the thing. If that LB thing hadn't happened tonight, right? Then
yeah,
I probably would have just shrugged it off, like, well, I understand why she's here, Katie's here, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, that's a perfect example because she's been told so many times, like, don't bring it up, and she did it. Like, so it's, I don't know, it doesn't feel right. And end of the day, like the people I know are because of this reason. It doesn't sit right with me. But I, at the
Yeah.
same time, the human side of me understands why she's here. I get it. Like I get it. And I don't know. I don't even know how to say it. It's just awkward. But I just didn't want LB to feel like this whole situation just sucks. And then I go on Twitter
Yeah.
and I'm like, no.
She's honestly, she's not angry at you at all. She said as long as like she knows that you don't bring that up out of malicious intent. I was apologising to her because I realised I kind of, brought it up to explain what Joe did, and she was like, "No, I would have came up in panel and told her, Easy, if I was there, what Joe did." Like she was like, I know
Oh,
you guys, so please, and LB won't mind me telling you that. It's not like I'm
no, I know.
sharing
I talk to
DMs.
LB sometimes. I wish she had hit me up on Instagram. I talk to her, and I respect her. She's always been super nice to me, right?
Same.
So I don't want to cause any problems there. But mostly that obviously, but I just don't. It does this whole my subscriber base, and that doesn't
Of
feel right. Like
course.
none of it feels right. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Anyways, you guys know what I'm trying to say. I'm very torn. Obviously, I'm bouncing back and forth here, but
But I
yeah.
don't think you should be torn because Izzy, like, you didn't invite her in, you just have integrity. She came in at her own accord. It's not like you had her on
Right.
for an
And I was
interview.
fine with that at first.
Exactly, and you weren't. It wasn't like you were sucking up her bum. You know what I mean? You weren't like, "Oh, Katie," like everybody in chat was being respectful to her as well. So, I mean, and
Okay.
joking,
Well,
like I was like, "Oh, am I invited to
but
the slumber
I just want
party?"
to mention, I just want to bring it up that I'm not oblivious to the majority of people here not liking her. Like I
Of
get it, right?
course, I don't
So
either.
it's
Not for
just
what she did to LB, especially because I love LB. I don't like her, but we're adults, and you didn't invite her, so I just don't want
no,
you
I know
to.
that's not the thing. It's just like
Yeah,
this is why we can't have nice things. You know what I mean?
no, of course. I just don't like. I just hope you don't get. Well, you're going to get crap from
Exactly,
the
Lynn.
weirdos.
Lynn, thank you. The thing is, KJ could have been here without saying anything to LB, right? I know, but she just had to do it, and and she knew that was gonna set something off, like in the back of her head, right? But whatever. Like, I just want you guys to know I'm not oblivious to the fact that it's awkward. Okay, I'm not, and I'm not like switching. People. I'm not on the payroll. I
I
don't give a fuck.
just,
I don't care
yeah,
if people say that. Like, it's so stupid. Any of you who know me know that that's so ridiculous. Like, I don't care what these people say. It's just dumb.
you just have
Yeah.
integrity, and as well, like I just as well, Uni. I just wish he would stop bringing it up as well. Like he's brought it up in his stream because
Yeah.
he's like basically kind of. I think he kind of is thinking to himself, well, Katie heard you say it, and that's why she said those screenshots were fake. Blah blah blah. But it
But
just
I
should be
literally
left
said,
there
don't talk
because
about it. I
yeah,
know I
because
did. I know I did.
uni uni did look into that, and I just personally disagree with how he went about it. In general, at the first time, um, because it was I don't know, it was framed as if LB put them out and she didn't, and I just wish like with peace and love, uni like shut up about it with peace and love, like can we all just let it rest? And you did nothing wrong, Easy, and I
Right.
think your chat was
I don't feel
respectful
like
to
I did
keep
anything wrong. I just
good.
want everybody to recognize that I recognize the awkwardness of it, right? Like, I know that some of you are highly uncomfortable with it. Like, I get why. Like, I get it.
Yeah,
I just understand everybody's point. I try to anyways, right? I have a lot of growth going on here, and I've spent a lot of time on myself for the last couple of years, and I see things differently than I even did a year ago. I literally do. So I'm just trying to see all sides, and that's all we can really do is try to see all sides, and that's what tonight was about. Like, please see the side you're not willing to see.
yeah, exactly.
It is what it is. But anyways, guys, all right.
I
So
think you had a great stream. Sorry, I'll leave, but
no, I'm
I
glad that
think
you
you
came
had a
up,
great
Julie. Thank
stream.
you.
No, no problem. I just don't want like you to get like worked up over it because it wasn't your fault. You didn't invite her, and it's like, when Todd commented and stuff like that. It's like, to be honest, I think that's different to Katie because Todd's just like more respectful, and Todd Todd's just
Plus, I'm
kind of.
not gonna lie, I really want to go to Sacrifice Shed. Like, I mean, it sounds like a fun place. I mean,
I want to go his guitar to play and it says dun 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 dun. Do you know what I mean? So it's like I think he's pretty respectful. So it's like you don't invite these.
okay, Breezy, thank you. I started to worry. I'm like, oh my god, I built this channel off of all these people. I know all these people, and then I just got her in my chat, just being mean to LB. I just didn't feel right. I had to say something. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna run, guys. Thanks for showing up, and yeah, we'll talk again soon. I promise I won't be going live for a fourth time. I mean, thanks.
Well, you've done nothing wrong. You didn't invite her in, and you're acknowledging that people felt uncomfortable. But at the
Yeah.
same time, people are also very respectful as
Right.
well.
I'm glad you said that, Julie. You always sometimes lately you've been making me think of other things. Yeah, for a while there, it seemed to be going all right, and then I don't know. When I thanked her, I just couldn't look back because I'm like, oh my god, I just think like my eye really was twitching, guys.
I
It's
mean, I think it's more awkward for you than
yeah.
the people watching, to be honest, because like you've literally had fights with this person.
I know, of course, cease and desist. Yo, Kitty, you sent me a cease and desist a year ago, and then I'm not supposed to talk about you. Why are you here? Your lawyer. What was his name, Julie? The lawyer.
Michael Brown.
Michael Brown is not going to be none too pleased with you, Kitty. I don't think that's a good idea. But hey, you never really did listen to the lawyers, did you, Kitty?
So
All right, guys,
it
I
was
gotta go
more.
to bed. I'm overtired.
Me too. Sorry, it's like 6 a.m.
Oh,
But it's
thank
like
you
I
so much.
felt more uncomfortable for you. So when you came on, and I was like, "Oh, don't blame yourself. LB isn't angry at you
No,
at
I didn't
all."
think she would be, but it's just I don't know. Too many things in my head. Too many thoughts. All right, good night, Julie. Tell Mama Virgo I said good night. Okay.
Oh, good night, night, Izzy, and don't you worry about it. All right, we know who you are. You've
All
got integrity, and that's just it, really. So, night, night. I love you, Izzy.
good night. Love you guys. Bye.